is I'm going to activate my rain harvesting water supply again. And I'm going to turn this on max and attempt to I guess I really couldn't put too much nonsense in there. I'm not going to put too much water in because this thing spins pretty quickly and does a really good job. So I'm going to cut off the water here shortly. I think it's rinsed out fairly well. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to shut the water off to this. I just shut the water supply off, so there's no more water going into the system. Now it's just doing its little spinning. And I actually like doing this multiple times, so I'll turn this on and reset it and do it twice per load. And I just lifted the hose up and it added a little bit more water in there, so not too shabby. Now I can lift this open and that'll shut it off, but I really don't want to do that. So I want to give the timer sufficient time to go ahead and do its thing. And what it'll do is, as it goes, the pump here is going to catch any more water. Once I flip it back on drain, it'll start shooting it out. It may be actually doing it automatically. We'll find out here. No, I have to manually put it on drain, but that's not a big deal once the cycle's over. And this thing spins super fast. So if you open this outer door, it's a safety. It'll automatically shut this off. And that's the way it goes. So what I'll end up doing though, because I like my clothes to dry fairly quickly, I'm gonna redo this. Once this finishes at 0, I'm gonna reposition it back at 5, and that will just continuously help dry that stuff very quickly. Then I can hang it up and start my next load round here. I can actually start putting him in right now as we go. So I'll set that camera position up and we'll go from there. I actually couldn't show you guys that because I still have a little bit of clothes in there, so I will show you that after. But right now, since it's on spin dryer mode, I'll show you the amps the motor's pulling. 1.4 amps continuously, as opposed to the washer coming on and off, on and off. Now, some of you may suggest that, hey, you might as well run the Panda on heavy because that way you're more continuous with your power and not on off like that. And I agree with that. In the future I can do that. That's no big deal. But the battery is holding its own. No issues. No hot spots on the extension cord or anything. It's a substantially heavy extension cord. And we're still sitting happily at 13.2 volts on a fairly overcast, cloudy day, as you can see out there. And Hula Girl's dancing away. So, this guy will be close to being finished on the spin cycle. And then, like I say guys, I'm going to reactivate this one more time, and that just helps speed up the drying process because it just pulls every single friggin' ounce of water out of there. So as you heard, it's now slowing down. It hit the timer section. You guys see it kind of gradually slowing down here? That's nice. Now I'll open this up once it stops totally, and then what we'll do is we'll feel the clothing and see how damp it is. So that bad boy is done. And let's feel the clothing here. Wow. The clothing is as good as, you know, the new modern washer dryers that I was telling you about? The clothing is super dry already. I don't even think I need to run another cycle, but I will because I have unlimited power on the solar. So this will help super dry my clothes quick. I'll be able to hang them up, and then I'll finish the rest of my loads, and we'll be good from there. So there you go, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed my off-the-grid laundry setup here. If you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, hit those comments down below. Super efficient little machine. The cons, you gotta kind of not walk away from this thing because you end up doing multiple loads type of thing, which kind of sucks. But you're not spending huge money on a conventional modern washing machine and dryer, even though they can do everything in one load and it's kind of set it and forget it on there. But like I say, if I get the money sometime, I would probably switch up to those if I had the money, but this is more of a budget friendly, and you know, I can definitely run a modern one off the grid for sure, but we'll go from there. And yeah, we'll see you guys on the next one. Alrighty guys, so the laundry is done and I'm ready to hang it up. It is extremely dry already, and absolutely love that dryer. This will dry overnight 100% in the off-grid tiny house. So I'm just gonna get rid of the stuff out of here and I'm gonna load it back up because I have my other load waiting for it in the washer side. As you can see, still got some wet clothing here. So that's pretty much that. We'll run another, we'll run this bad boy again a couple more times, and that will drain out everything. I do have to add a little bit of water in here, but I will do that in a second. But first, I'm going to add to the washer side some more clothing. We'll load this baby up, and that should finish off my clothing that needs washing for the couple days here anyway. And there we go. So we'll add some the rest of this stuff. Just some oxy powder that I had there. And whoops, don't want to put that in there. We'll put some more baking soda. And actually what I did, guys, at the local Dollar Tree here, they do have laundry detergent and fabric softener available. You guys see that? It smells pretty good. I'm going to add a little bit of this to this clothes. A tiny bit. Because I have a lot of powder in there as is, so that's pretty sweet. That'll go a long ways. So there we go. Perfect. I'll hang these clothes up, and that's off the grid laundry. Free water from the sky, free power from the sky, and what more can you say, guys? No bills. That's the main thing. No bills to pay the man.